Hello wonderful people, welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you to sew a yoke to a main bodice fabrics neatly with a lining. Like you can see, this top I'm working with is a bustier top, and the yoke and the lining all has a good finishing. So guys, if you are ready, let's just get into the video. So the first thing I did, I already drafted out the pattern of the bustier top. The middle is a cut on fold, the side is cut times 2, and the yoke is also a cut on fold. Then after doing that, I cut out the main fabric, that is the one with the Ankara, and I also cut out the lining the same exact way with the main bodice fabrics. I added the stay with it, and I also did the same thing for the lining, and I joined them the same exact way. So the next thing I'm going to do after this is to stitch down the neck of the yoke. So to stitch that down, I cut out 2 pieces of net already. Use the bias to turn the neck of the net, but I'll be using a second net to turn it to the other side. So I stitch down the neck using just 1 cm, and after stitching down the neck launches around it, and after doing that, the net to opposite side, yes, that is the left side facing the left side, making the front side of the net appear. I made a direct stitch at the end of the net, yes. Then after doing that, the next thing I did is that I made the right side of the main bodice fabrics, and I made the right side of the net lay down directly on the right side of the main bodice fabrics, just like it's appearing by the camera. And the next thing to do is that I placed the lining. I made the right side of the lining also face the right side of the main bodice fabrics, just like it's appearing by the camera, and I stitched both the main bodice fabrics, the yoke, that is the net, and the lining all together using just 1 cm, just like it's appearing by the camera. So after I was done with that, the next thing I went ahead to do is that I made a stop stitch on the lining. So I just made sure that the net is resting very well at the right side of the main fabrics. Then I ensure that it's properly placed, and I just went ahead to make a top stitch on the main bodice fabrics, laying down at the lining. So I made a top like go to the other side. So the next thing to do after that is to stitch the side of the top. So I went ahead, I made sure that both the lining and the main bodice fabrics are properly aligned. Remember that we cut them the same way, so there is really no excesses after that. So I just made a direct stitch using just 1 cm, and I stitched it all the way, but I did not stitch it into the armhole because a sleeve is still going to be attached to the armhole. So I just made a direct stitch at the side of the top, and I also went ahead to stitch the other side of the top, just the way it's appearing by the camera. So the last thing I'll be stitching now is the lining to the main bodice fabric at the end. So what I will just do is that I will ensure that the neckline, that is the yoke, is properly balanced and nothing is bulging out of it. You just require some patience, taking things easy to make sure that both the lining and the main bodice fabric is properly aligned, and making sure that the net is also aligned and the lining is not pulling out of the net, to make sure that it's well seated. So guys, this is how to turn a lining and the main bodice fabrics with a yoke, and you can see that the finishing is looking so neat and it's so nice. So if you have gained something, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment on anything you don't understand, and I will do well to explain. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.